What's crackalackin', ladies and gents? It's Ghost here, and today we're gonna be playing some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 Plus 4, the current remake, remastered type of deal they released. I actually played the demo when it first dropped, and I've just been enjoying the game since it's been out. What I will say though is it sucks that they kind of neutered the experience for 4, and this game is really buggy on startup, at least for consoles. I have to start the game, then go to Skater, and then back, and then it'll show up the character select, and I have to immediately press my character. If not, the game has like a 50% chance to crash, and if I just press play, the game can freeze up or crash. It has got to be some of the worst day one experiences for a game that doesn't even need to require online shit, and it happened like this, aside from like Payday 3, which is like, you know, an intentionally multiplayer co-op type of game. But yeah, I just wanted to come up on here because I realized, oh crap, it's getting a little late for my video deadline, and I should probably just throw some crap on. Also, if you hear the music in the background, it's just the streamer mode stuff, which, hey, whoever made this streamer mode standard music is really solid. Great producer. But, what is it? It'll never top the original soundtrack these games come with, and just, I don't know. I always kind of prefer, you know, whatever actual soundtrack comes with the games. But I feel like that's kind of a given. Just wanted to come in here because I've already finished all the goals for the main parks in 3, and I would just need to run through 4 again, but I'm better at like the 3 maps because that's what I mostly played, not only recently, but like previously, on like my PS2, way back when. But yeah, I just hope you guys have been doing well, and I just wanted to put this out there so y'all can kind of get a feel for, well, I guess I'd hear out what I've been doing, you know, because I know a lot of y'all tune in, and it may not be like the hundreds of views that my, you know, friend content gets, but every view that I get, I'm really appreciative of. Ooh, voice crack. Every view that I get, I genuinely appreciate, and like, I really hope that I can continue making content at this rate, at least while I'm hunting for a job, because it has been an absolute fucking nightmare to like get anything in the job positions, and like, I don't know, I have things done, I've gone through college, you know. It just fucking sucks that, you know, the job market is as trashed as it is, but it's okay, you know, we'll live. It's just incredibly fucking annoying, and you know, I only got a couple months of savings left, so, you know, we make do with what we got. What I will say is, this game, I actually like the feel a bit more than the original 3, which I know sounds like heresy to people who are obsessed with the original, like, 4 games. And yeah, as much as I don't like it, what is it, like, kind of putting down the original games, I do like the feel of this one better. And I don't know, something about it just feels really solid to me. And the only thing I don't like is it is a little too clean looking in some of the maps. But what I will say is, like, some of the references, like in this map, there was usually like a dude or two pissing off the edge of the map, but it's not there anymore, which is a little strange. But I don't know, it's nothing severe, it's just little nitpicks like that. I do like how they brought all the modern tricks and stuff to the game. It definitely makes the game feel a whole lot more like rejuvenated and stuff. I mean, the same goes for 1 Plus 2. I'd actually never played it until this point, but what is it? Recently, I decided, like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna just get it because I hadn't in forever, and I had a bunch of like Xbox credits saved up because I play like a lot, and I get to like farm all the weekly and daily and monthly challenges and everything. So it's just, it gives back, and it's been a nice, like, kind of give back. So I was able to get it when it was on sale, and I already cleared through most of the first game's content, and I'm on my way to finishing the second games. But yeah, these games are real solid pieces of work. I actually quite enjoy both experiences a lot. But what I will say is, it sucks that the people who actually properly wanted a remake for 4 are not going to get that. But what I will say is, thankfully, the community kind of has those kind of people covered. Because if they really want to, they can go on. At least if they have, you know, a PC of any kind. I'm sure it's not that intensive nowadays. But I think you can get a copy of, I don't know if it was 3 or 4 or like some heavily modded copy, and you're able to play it on like everything. They even actually had official support from the Postal dudes with running with scissors to actually properly get properly get like postal stuff in there, which I thought was a great fucking addition. That a mod could have official support from maybe not the initial company it was going for, but you know, a different franchise as a whole, which is fucking awesome. And I'm glad things like that are still going on. You know, Running with Scissors, as much as I'm not a big fan of their Postal 4 endeavors so far, I can absolutely respect the soul that they have in that company. Damn, I really fucked that up. But yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate that Postal 4 is kind of just whatever game. It's not even like it's that bad. It's just, it feels like a worse, less overall version of Postal 2. But my thing is, like, their games do get better over time. As much as I hate kind of defending companies like that, they do get better over time. I mean, Postal 2 wasn't a masterpiece at the start either. It had a horrendous performance, and because it's an Unreal game, because since the dawn of time, aka when Unreal was made, they've just not been that solid of an engine. Like, they're cool and stuff, they're great to like have games in, but they're always like horribly optimized. 90% of the games I play on Unreal are unoptimized. Like, this game it shockingly runs well, but on PC it runs like complete trash from what I've seen. Like, I've seen a lot of people, even with better like rigs and stuff, like solid like 4070 Ti's and stuff, kind of have stuttering on this game. I know that the graphics card isn't everything, but it's definitely a huge chunk of it. Also, wow, as I'm talking crap about the performance, the actual game capture itself is lagging like crazy. Wow, apologies for that. But yeah, you have to take my word for it. It's much smoother on my native console. It's just that the Xbox app I use is cloud-based, so I have to like stream it because I don't want to have to spend money on a capture card until I at least get a few, you know, at least maybe 1,000 subs or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out then. But I usually don't want to do anything else. Okay, it caught up, sweet. I usually don't want to do big investments like that until later on. Like, I still haven't gotten FL Studio for my music stuff when I probably should have a long time ago. But I know I can pirate it. I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point or another, but yeah. Also, I have no idea what it is, but for some reason my allergy medication prevents me from feeling incredibly nauseous, which is kind of crazy to think about. That like basic, I was gonna say anxiety meds, that's just not, I don't even have anxiety meds. The allergy meds help a lot with that kind of crap, at least for me, and some of my family members as well. They've always recommended, oh, you should like totally like start taking it more consistently. I was like, no, I mean, I feel like crap, I don't think it's that. And after, you know, after fighting it, because I'm kind of stubborn like that, after fighting it for a little bit, I was like, no, I'm gonna try it now. They must be, you know, they must know something if it seems to have worked for them, because I remember they would have the same symptoms I did. So I finally did it, and I felt so much better in result of it. And, you know, it's one of those things, oh, I wish I would have done it sooner. But, what is it? It's definitely a helpful bit of medication, because my allergies have been severe since I was a small child. But, yeah, it's definitely something to consider if you guys feel nauseous whenever it becomes spring or summer. It's absolutely something to consider. Just a heads up for me. If that means anything. Not like I'm some sort of doctor, but, you know, it's nice to put something out there. Also, I gotta say, one of my favorite competition spaces in any Tony Hawk game is probably this map. Something about it just feels super good to kind of flow through and grind a bunch. I love just getting proper grinds and everything. As I say that, I completely wiped the hell out of like a almost 150k fucking streak. I mean, that's not crazy big or anything, but certainly, you know, a little gut punch if you fuck it up. As much as I like skate games, and I actually for a longest time preferred them, these games do have a charm to them that I can't deny. That is just like, you know, definitely, you know, an older feeling. What am I saying? God, I'm really beating around the bush here. I can't find the words for it. But it has a real good feel from like the early 2000s and like, you know, late 90s when skate culture was having a major comeback past like the 60s or I guess 70s. I used to be a skater myself. I'm not as much anymore, but I do have the board that came with this special edition. Although I'm thinking of selling the game because, you know, as I've mentioned, my employment status is kind of in the shitter at the moment. So what I could do is like sell the actual game copy itself, because it is the deluxe edition that came with it. So I can sell it for like 70 bucks or something, or however much the game goes for on the market, because it's still sealed, and just keep the board, which is the main thing I wanted anyway, since I can just run this off a Game Pass and probably get the game for cheaper later on. Oops, I didn't mean to start that back up again. But yeah, I saw that the Binding of Isaac video that I did really fucking well. and I'm actually like really pleased. Like I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I'm kind of falling off that game again, as much as I do enjoy both the original and the Rebirth Plus DLC. And a couple other people were like, "Oh my god, I actually like playing that game." I was like, "Okay, so clearly that's a moneymaker." That's clearly something that works for people, so I might play that more if you guys feel like it. Feel like watching it, that is. You guys wouldn't be the one playing, I'd be. But yeah, Suburbia is one of my lesser maps. I don't like the original. I don't know why. I did like the little spooky, like, Halloween back mansion area. And that you could get the mask for the axe for, like, the fucking... What was it called? The skinny dude or slender dude or something? I forget what they called them. But they called them some freaky shit. And you break through here, and then spooky, scary sound effects start playing. Rah, thunderstorm. But yeah, it's a fucking, I don't know. This little back area is the only reason why I liked Suburbia. But in terms of like actually the rest of the map, it's just okay. Like it's pretty straightforward. I sucked at it really bad when I first got into Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Oh shit, fucking hopped out the map. I am not going to get a very good score on this, but I just want to be able to clear the map and be done with it. Like I already finished all the objectives, yeah, but I'm trying to do this thing where I'm running through all the courses, if you guys haven't already noticed. Competitions and courses. I suck at the Tokyo map, but design-wise it just feels awesome to run through. I just don't have enough of a flow like I do on the Rio map, and that's absolutely a skill issue, I'm aware. But, yeah. Damn, I lost a big chunk of points I could have made on that. Oh, I don't know what I didn't or did press or fucked up. I probably didn't even notice the balance bar was off or out of whack. Also, I've seen people play this game with the stick. I've always played it with the D-pad. I don't know, this game, I feel like the balance feels more solid, like you can balance it a lot more precisely on a, with a D-pad, because you're just doing micro adjustments instead of flinging the stick. But I mean, I don't know, that might just be me. I know Jev plays with D-pad. He's like, if you're not playing this game claw, what are you doing? Which, I mean, that's fair. I like doing claw for shooters and this game because it's really good for like grind position changing and easy grinding and shit like that. But this is another map that I really liked. I remember my brother would always watch me play through this shit. He always thought it was the funniest shit that like somebody could just be skating through a airport. Which, I mean, hey, that is pretty fucking wild. Shit like this, like little concepts like this and other crap are also really nice, like little additions to the feel of it. I do hate that this music's a little generic. Like it feels like it'd be for like an Unreal. Well, this is an Unreal game. That's a stupid comparison. But like those Unreal, like unfinished proof of concept games, like that they found in a sound library or something. They paid like $15 to license out, or they put it on Game Jolt. But yeah, it's what it feels like, one of those soundtracks. Which, hey, to be fair, it's still not bad. I still stand by my statement that it's a real solid piece of work, and it sounds solid. But you know, it's not the soundtrack like Ace of Spades or anything. So definitely feels like it loses a bit of the oomph this game has, which sucks. You know, copyright crap. I always kind of despise that kind of shit, especially because it's kind of ruined a lot of the YouTube crap or like Newgrounds back in the day when that you could just post whatever you wanted. But, I mean, yeah, times changed. I can't really linger onto the past that much or else I'll end up hating myself because, you know, oh, past good, future bad or whatever. But in all reality, people are, like, do say that a lot. And I hate saying this, but I feel like I've said it before. COVID was one of the best times for me proper because not only did I not have to interact with people because I'm kind of a shut-in, I also just absolutely loved like being able to play games a ton, and online school was everything I dreamed it would be, and it helped me actually pass my classes a lot better than this in-person dog shit. And then to top it all off, like the teachers I didn't like, I could just tune out, and granted I'd still do their work. What is it? But you know, I didn't have to like see them face to face and like have to deal with their fucking annoying asses or whatever. I think the only teacher I didn't like that I ended up coming around to was like one of my math teachers, because I just didn't like him because he just hated freshmen, and I had him as a pre-freshman class or something, like one of those like summer school going into high school so I could get my bearings. And he was a real hard ass at first, but I think like he's only hard ass with like the younger crowd, which I mean that's fair, that's completely understandable. But I really hated it. Like I thought it was a personal attack. I was like, man, fuck you too, I guess. Also, unfortunately, I heard the Prince of Darkness passed recently. Big fucking fan of his shit. You know, I remember playing like the first Guitar Hero and I had Bark at the Moon, and I was like, that was one of the earliest memories I have, is like seeing like family members play Guitar Hero, and then eventually me joining in on the fun. But yeah, like Oz, like my favorites are Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, Bark at the Moon, and there's one more I don't remember the title of, but yeah, because I'm terrible with song names a lot of the time, unless I've listened to them every day for the past few years, which is very few. Let's hit the SpongeBob secret. Hell yeah. It's a cool little Easter egg. Little random, but I mean, hey, no shame in it. They fucking tore this up. This used to be like a solid thing, and I would grind it here, and then right up to here, and then pretty much just ride around in a circle for a while. That was my original grind, like chain that I would do, chain between manuals and shit. But hey, it's still a solid map. I just thought it was a little weird. I wish they would have had it as like a free skate thing only. That would have been a nice thing, because I would grind up here, and then I would land up there, and then I would just keep going the grind circle, and it was nice and shit. Oh yeah, going back to like high school teachers I really didn't like or whatever, but I like ended up enjoying. There's two in particular that I fucking despised. One of them was named, we'll just call him Mr. Crowley, because that's very similar to his name, and we were just talking about like Aussie shit. But he was a fucking old prick, and he clearly wasn't made for like online shit. And he would make us download like or install or like make accounts for our school email for a bunch of like useless accounts we'd use fucking once and never again. And it was probably the most frustrating shit ever, because he would say that every picture that wasn't like a basic letter or like a picture of a landscape was offensive. And I had like the same like rainbow dancing MLG like frog that I'd had since I was in like late middle school or something. So when he told me to change that, I thought it was the most stupid shit ever, because he told me it was very offensive. And thinking back to it, I think he was just like fucking homophobic or something. I don't know, because I've never seen someone say a frog is offensive. Like, I mean, people thought Pepe the Frog was racist, but that was like some fucking hoax by newscasters or some shit way back in the day on like, I don't know, whatever news stations are out there. And that wasn't like a legitimate thing. But like, I've never heard like Rainbow Frog be offensive. Like, I've never seen that. It was probably the least offensive thing I could have put from that MLG era shit. I didn't have no weed or anything on my profile picture. I was at least smart enough not to do that, you know? But he was just a total prick, and like, I tried to change that. I had changed it before I had made the account for one of these shitty sites he was putting us on, and it wouldn't let me change the profile, and he just kept calling me a liar even after I screenshot. No, you're just a liar. He sounded like really fucking annoying. He had a really annoying like, hello class. That was that was literally his voice. Maybe a little higher pitched actually. I actually don't know. But he was a total fucking dickwad. No one liked him. I don't think there was a single person that actively said, yeah, he's a good teacher. You know? Like, but yeah, it was definitely really fucking annoying, because like, he was a total prick. No one fucking liked him. And it took to the point, because my parents started hearing him like shit on me. And one time one of them came over, was like, hey, can you knock that shit off? Like, seriously, you're just nonstop harassing my son for something he'd shown you multiple times. He, one, cannot change. Two, you're giving him crap for his work just because he can't change the stupid profile picture. And now you're giving him shit because why? Because you just don't like him? That's not fair enough treatment. And I remember he got all defensive and, you know, retarded sounding. Well, nah, fuck that guy, bro. Like, thank you for defending me. And usually they were like not on my side about shit. So hearing them be like, oh yeah, like get off my kid's case, that was kind of cathartic, because I was like, yeah, thank God, you know, even they see it. And they're usually like, no, your teachers know, or this and that. And I'm like, I get it, you know. Kids can be little conniving fucks, but I was not one of those conniving fucks anymore. I was in middle school, but I had long since proven that that was no longer what I was doing. But yeah, it was just a real dickhead of an experience dealing with him. And yeah, just no one fucking liked him. Deservedly so, I might add. He's probably like 80 something now. No one liked his ass. I remember we'd gone in person school way back when or whatever, and then he was like, oh, you take off your mask. And this is after I had his class. And he was like, oh, what is it? Oh, he was like, oh, you need to take off your mask. And I was like, look, man, just because you're a pain in the ass doesn't mean I gotta deal with you. You know, I'm not in your class anymore. I do not give two fucks. If you want to bring someone else here to tell me, I'll gladly respect them, but I do not respect you. And he was trying to like, oh yeah, well, you said to listen. I'm like, I don't give a shit, man. With all due respect, which is none, I don't give a shit. And I told him that, like, what is it? He needs to get off my case, like, you retirement home fuck or some shit. I got real fucking dirty with him, like, in terms of being an insulting bastard. And I was like, good, like, I don't give two shits anymore. Like, I'm not in your class. You can't fail me for some horse shit. And you're old and you're gonna probably pass away in a couple years anyway. Like, I genuinely hated him. Like, and he was just such a prick, you know? Like, dude, if you're gonna not like students or whatever, go find another fucking job. I get the benefits are good, but, like, go rot in a hole or something, man. Good God. I think he retired, like, the year after I left, or maybe two. So good. Good fucking riddance, man. I fucking hate him so bad. Hope he gets screwed out of his pension or whatever. Wow, I really got locked in there a second. Apologies, Jesus. I've gotten so accustomed to like having to lock in on this fucking map that each time that I don't, I feel like I'm fucking myself over, even though I've literally finished. You know, I've already gotten the gold medal on this map. My next task was to like go get the extra shit that they have, but I cannot for the life of me get up to that top point of the, like, where I just try to ramp up. I cannot for the life of me get up there and like hit it. Like, I just can't. Like, you're supposed to like go around here and pop up, but there's just not enough fucking speed, and people say you're supposed to boneless that shit, but that doesn't really add much to it for me, because I just do this and it gets me up, but it doesn't get me enough to like where I need to be, and that pisses me off so much, because all the things are super vertical. Like, I gotta get in that little blue thing to the right that I just passed. I gotta like get up there on that sign, and that's a nightmare to wall ride, because it never feels like it goes up specifically, like there's a fucking border blocking me or something. There might be, for all I fucking know. I genuinely don't understand, like, how to get it there proper. And I've seen people do it like a breeze, and granted, those people have probably played for forever, but that's still just a genuine skill issue that I'm never probably going to get over. Like, I can get up, see? I'll get close, and I'll just bail out, and it sucks. I am not built for this map, or something, I don't know, some horse shit. So I ended up skipping the fucking competition. I ended up quitting out on the last, what's it called? The last objective, the last heat, I mean, and I still ended up getting fucking bronze, which is really funny to me that that's even a thing that I was able to manage. I was able to manage that, but I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain. I fucking technically finished it. Oh, I thought I didn't mind that. I was gonna be so pissed. I was like, that was at least like on something. Like, I should have been okay. This is also another one map that I used to hate, but I'm actually like much better at it now. I used to be fucking awful at this map, like, genuinely. But, I'm not too mad about it anymore. I've gotten a lot better. Since I, you know, was playing the original Tony Hawk. My first time, at least, my first run through of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. A lot of these, oh, god damn it. A lot of these objectives I've had to, like, Google. I won't lie about that. I had to look up these ancient videos of people playing it. But, I mean, it's better than just being lost and giving up on it. I genuinely wanted to just complete it and have it finished. But they had, like, I remember seeing they had 100 Gex on the fucking soundtrack. I was like, no fucking way they added that. That's cool as fuck. Like, I know it's probably not the most... Actually, no, they're pretty up there now. They're pretty popular. But I remember when they were starting out, it was people were like, what is this fucking, like, new-gen horse shit or whatever. I remember seeing people react to them at the fucking Deftones, like, when they were, like, Deftones was frontlining a concert or whatever, headlining, whatever the fucking term is. And they had like people play, like, you know, before they got on, and it made me laugh because there's a bunch of these like older Deftones fans or whatever, like probably 40s and above, and they're all just like, what is this horse shit? Like, the poor bastards can't come. These poor bastards come to see fucking Deftones, and they hear these people with like blown out auto-tune speaker type shit, and they're probably like, damn, this kind of sucks ass. Like, I'd be mad if I went to, like, a fucking, I don't know, Metallica concert and I got Sabrina Carpenter. I'd be pissed as fuck. I'd start throwing Molotovs on the fucking... But yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of my videos and the rest of your day. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.